Okay, this is Satish Kumar Armugam from Asia Tech YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about Psycho Cortex. What is Psycho Cortex? Psycho Cortex is like a machine learning process where it can using that we can able to analyze the customer data and segregate the data. After segmentation, we will feed to machine learning and we will create a models, and based on the models we iterate the process and we identify and we segregate and we identify the clusters and we implement personalization based on the results of the machine learning. So automatically automated solutions which help us to segment potentially revenue for the business. So machine learning based on experimentations. So everything is experimentation in Cortex. So first is they're extracting the data from the XTB, they're feeding to ML, and then based on the models they are getting the data and segregating, and they are predicting the outcomes. The outcome is they are segmented based on some patterns. So based on the pattern, they are optimized using personalization, and after that they are extracting that data. Then again they are fed into ML, and from the models, then again that is segregated, and again that is applied to personalization for optimization. After optimizations, again extracting the data. So this process is an iterative process for the Cortex machine learning. So machine learning when we say about machine learning, it's a two types: a supervised machine learning and unsupervised machine learning. For an example, an image is identified by a Google server, that is neural networks. That is a supervised one. So what is unsupervised one is our Cortex machine learning, where it get the data from the XTB, it segregate the data and it segregate the clusters and and create a patterns. Based on that, it will work. From the pattern, it will we can easily apply the personalization. This is called unsupervised learning, machine learning. So, what are the use cases? So, common use case for machine learning. So, we can easily say it's a recommendation from the front, recommendation from someone, so that I can categorize it. And lead scoring, based on the score, rating score, what is it, and then based on that, we are using that. And churn prediction. Prediction means if an employee come and purchase a TV stand, then the TV, sorry, if employee come and purchase TV, then we can churn predict that he is going to purchase TV stand as well. So that's a churn prediction. These are the use case for the ML in case of business. So you can predict whether he has he is coming to a shop based on recommendation or from rating and review scores, or since he bought a TV, then we can predict he's going to bought a TV stand as well. The main resources for machine learning. So the technology, data, and people. So technology means Cortex, Microsoft Azure, ML, and data means XDB and personalized data, and whatever we gain manually data. That's all the garbage in and garbage out data. And business, normally business, they raise the question how to identify the customers and get the answer via machine learning. So, technical foundation feature of Psychocortex. So, Psychocortex, we have six technical foundation features. That is distributed processing of Psycho Xconnect data. So, Xconnect data is distributed across applications. Distributed integrated in Microsoft Machine Learning Server. So, customer can bring their algorithm to Psychocortex. Machine learning supports industries standard Microsoft modern language. So, based on the data, the machine learning will segregate and identify categorize the customer. So it is the built-in storage for results. The predictive outcomes from the ML will be stored in SQL DB or Xconnect or export to data format. Background training. So based on this predictive outcomes, we can train the model, and iteratively we can achieve the more accurate data. So for communication, we have integrated message bus. So receive and send message to kick off model training, notify subsystem for new site trends discovered. So integrate message, which means it everything is integrated and the message transfer is fully automated. So flexible machine learning foundations. You have the freedom to bring any kind of data into Setcore and feed for machine learning. So these are the 6 foundation features of Sitecore Cortex. Uh, so what Cortex brings? So Cortex normally is available for Sitecore from version Sitecore 9.1. There are 3 phases where it will work. Personalization suggestion. Based on the personalization suggestion, based on the engagement value, it will work, and predictive outcomes. This engagement value personalization will be fed into our uh, predictive model, and this customer probability is converted into machine learning models, and based on that customer is segmented. This segmented and categorized customer are tagged, that is content tagging. Normally, this tagging means, for an example, one particular category we are segregating. Thus, category we tag to the content. How do you tag it? There is open Calasia is available where it automatically tag the content. That is used in Cortex, Open Calas, normally called as OC. So personalization suggestion and predictive outcomes. Predictive outcomes is a iterative process. It will again retrieve and find a fine grained data. Based on that, it will create business model. It will create a patterns. Based on the patterns, we are OpenCL is used to content tag. Okay. Personalization suggestion. Personalization suggestions may normally uh, when we tag the personalization for the particular item. So an example, after customer segmented, okay. So the segmented customers categorized and pattern as a sample 1, sample 2. We can based on the result we can provide suggestion. You can, if for an example, if the customers go on looking at TV products or car products, then we can suggest some variant for this, like for interior decorations, like that. We can suggest the customer. We can personalize the customer based on outcomes. So what he is visiting, so he is visiting a corp site, then we can provide a core site related personalization. How normally personalization works? How we personalize normally? So based on the countries, landing page, device, campaign, visit, operating system, profile match, some goal triggers also we can perform based on the personalization, page events, outcome, etc. Automated content tagging. Automated content tagging, this is achieved using OpenCalas. Automated content tagging is based on the categorization. It automatically tag the content. The profile patterns are assigned to the content. So next time it will start working. It is usually using that we can easily apply personalizations based on that the customer fully experience very personalized content. So OpenCalas is nothing but it will get the data from the ML, and based on the data, based on the metadata, it will generate a metadata. This will metadata used to tag the content. Okay, OpenCalas is used to for content tagging. So the whatever the phrases text used, text based process by OC. So whatever the text used to process the text, and it will generate a metadata. Okay. Predictive outcomes require full scale ML architecture. So we are going to see about the architecture. So normally we are collecting from Xconnect, the RDB, other sources, the result. This is the result where we fed into it. Okay. So this is where Xconnect server and Sitecore data server. This is the bus. So everything is fed into ML machine learning server, and the bus it is connected. Okay, and data is processed, and predictive outcomes, all repetitive algorithms and models based on that, based on the data, repetitive algorithm models, it give result backs. Okay, through XDB or DB or other sources. Okay, this is the overall ML architecture. whatever you data fed, it will be segregated, clustered, and categorized and created as a patterns. So based on that, you can apply personalization. In going forward, you will see how to do based on the personalization from the machine learning results. Predictive outcomes. Customer segmentation by scoring. Okay. Predictive outcomes means normally when you categorizes, so this predictive outcomes based on this categorization you are creating a pattern. So this pattern you implement personalization. This is a repetitive process. So this predictive outcomes help us to segment the customer and give some ratings, so some score. One example, this example one category has 10 points, and example two categories has 20 points, and example three categories can be 40 points. So based on the scoring, we are segregating the predictive outcomes from the ML server. So these are something how to get up running predictive outcomes. Get it from the HDB, and you just get the configured element from the goals or outcomes or taxonomy profiles, and Cortex architecture where this machine learning algorithm models are there. So it will process the data, and based on the training predictive outcome through iterative process, it will train the models, and based on the and content personalization based on the predictive outcomes. It normally categorization. So category after categorization, the pattern is created based on the pattern will be personalized. Okay. These are the key elements where we normally do personalizations. Page views, time spent on pages, comment tagging. So how long the analytics data, how long the visitor spends on the pages, where they are working on their profile and goals and engagement value at data, where they are clicking. Everything is calculated for personalizations. Suppose you see example data. This is sample data where you going to use to fed in ML server and Azure ML server, and based on that we are going to personalize. See, there are two data. Ken Adams is an African visitor. He spends with ultimate African Boutique Zambia, and he buys Safari pages for this time of pages, and he also visits this pages this much time. Leon of Philippanzi, I think he spent this page. I think this is from South America. Okay, so this three pages for this 3 times. So based on that, we categorize. He is looking for Africa. He is looking for South America pages. Okay, we are categorized here. Okay, so categorize him as African small ship adventures, and this here categorizing as South America small book adventures. Still, we further digging, and we are showing him the home page with those who are from Africa. We are showing this land in picture. Those who are looking for the South America pages, we are showing this South America images in the content page. So we are further expanding. We are further analyzing their activities. Okay, we found that Africa is experience of interest is food, adventure type small shape, DO, activity level 2. South America, he is experienced in nature and visiting small group solo, and activity level is 4. Okay, so from that we found that the African customer Ken Adams is looking for experience of interest is food and adventure later. So this South America is more an adventure, and then small land group, and its activity level is 4. Based on this, we are providing a homepage with food suggestion for Africa. Those who are from Africa. So this two was provided for this for Africa with food suggestion, and this is for South America. Again, we are digging the goals which are used by Ken Adams and Rene Pillay, and few of the side details, and we will find that these goals are triggered. Compare trip, so he's comparing the trip, watch the videos, views and dates of price of both trips. So he's working on these pages. Okay, the one-time customer. and watch the video and review. So he is reviewing before buying any product. Here he is reviewing. So what the South American customer is doing? Reading review, watch a video, share a trip, bought trip, personalized trip, upload a video, write a story. So he is providing additional story for us. He is bought trip, so he's also bought trip, but they are also comparing and read reviews. Bought trip, so he's again going to some other places and personalized trips, and he taken the photos, whatever the photo or video taken, he uploaded the photos and write a story on it. Okay, so look at pictures shared with friends and rate review. So what is the difference between these two is they are both, or they are booking a trips, comparing the uh, trips and watch the videos, and here they are reading the reviews and watch the videos, share trip, and they are purchasing the trip, and they are uploading videos and photos. Okay, so based on that, we are categorizing as Africa nature. So based on that, we can categorize this too. So what the Italy customer do is just watching the video, compare date and price, be with itinerary. So he's doing this repetitively, and a bill trip purchase, he's purchasing a trip. But as far as the South African customer is reading a traveler reviews, traveler stories, and sharing with friend and checking with friend, email it and request a sales call for purchasing a trip. This we can these two things we can able to get through analytics. So we are getting the based on the goals and EVS. We are getting the how the African tourist behaving and Italy tourist behave. Now we see a small example. So we are going to feed this whatever we saw data into the machine learning server, and how it categorizes, how it create a patterns we're going to see. So we are collecting the data based on the ARB, cortex segmentation, video tagging, full machine learning, personalized demo we are showing. So we are going to discuss about ARB testing with cortex segmentations and videos and tagging and full machine learning based on personalization. It's like a demo. I will show you. And it's not a demo, it's a static demo. So A-bar-B testing with Cortex segmentation is normally what is A-bar-B? A-bar-B testing means we are testing two or more three. One example, if a home page, we are testing a two or more three home page versions. Okay, so which version, or each version has its own goal. So which version is used by the visitors mostly will be selected for the testing, and it will be implemented in the production. Likewise, video on tagging and for an example, the client will upload a lot of videos and photos. So our machine learning service has the capability to categorize and identify which photo is a image photo, which photo is a food related photo, which photo is a normal photo. It will categorize the formal photo, which video is related to image, which video is related to food, which related to the trip. So based on that, the ML server will categorize it. So ML server perform A/B testing with Cortex segmentations, and it will image and photos. It will categorize it, and we will show how this collected data we are fed into ML and what happens. We will see. This A/B testing is nothing but we are providing two versions of content to the client based on his goal triggered by profiles, by products. Okay. Suppose for an example, if he is an African customer, then we are providing videos for pre-trip, providing videos suggestion. Here you see we are providing suggestion for Olympia national rhythms. So built to check availability, get shorter today test button press. So these things are we are personalizing for him. So we are showing the food. So everything, so food component is by default. So for another customer, they will upload a lot of photos, reviews, and this into the server. So our content Cycle Cortex has the ability to segregate the photos, which is a natural photo, which is food photo. So based on that, it will personalize. So now I am fitting the whatever the data we collected. We see the examples, the African and American and Italy data. Here from Excel we are loading into our Azure machine learning studio server. So this is the data flow diagram where it will show you from how it will be data is flowed. From here data is flowing and it will got segregated, and based on that it will be clustered. The next video is show you how from the Excel it will be loaded the data sets. For an example, it has 4153 rows and 351 columns. So first initially we need to minimize the number of columns. So it has some columns means number of field, date time, page duration, page item language. Likewise, it has many fields in it. Okay. So first we need to select the available field. Okay. So we need to filter out which are the fields inquired. So I am selecting for page 1 duration item ID, page 3 duration item ID, page 4 duration item ID. Likewise, I am selecting 26 columns. From 325 columns, I am selecting 26 columns selected. Okay. For an user, there's a page 1, page 2, page 3, page 3. What are the activities, duration, in that it will be categorized, what are the field, the duration, item ID. So from that I am collecting from the 325 columns available, I am selecting 26 columns. Okay. So if you see, this is the ML training experience wizard where it will get those details, the 26 columns data, and based on that it will categorize and it will produce a clusters, and based on that it will segment. Okay, it will do segmentations. So now you see it will be categorized. This much of data is categorized as 4125 rows is categorized as a 3282 and 16 columns. So these columns we are creating a 16 columns here. So here we are giving a some point that is predictive probability points. So 1 or 0 based on this data we are categorizing it. Okay. So after categorization of a segmentation, the ML will create patterns, that is pattern cards. So it will automatically create the profile card. Okay, profiles, and based on that it will create a pattern. Sample 1, sample 2, sample 3, sample 4. So this is the outcome of the ML server. So it automatically, based on the data we fed into the ML server, it will process the data, it will split the clusters, and it will categorize by giving some point. Based on the point, it will create a patterns automatically in the CMS. So this pattern we are implementing using this pattern cards. We are implementing personalizations. Oh, so sample 5 I show this content, or sample 4 I show this content. Likewise, I personalizing based on the machine learning output, this predictive output. Thank you guys. I hope this video helped you to understand what is machine learning, what is cytocortex, how to do machine learning, everything. So if you like this video, please subscribe this video. If you have any comment, just comment it out. If you want any other video to be made as any other topic to be covered, you just comment it out. I will make a video for it. Thank you guys. Good luck guys. Bye bye.